Rainbow Currency Webinar Recap. December 19, 2017. Presented by Dan Setgast. Part 1. The exchange rules at Cryptocoinstreet, CCS. This webinar is property of the Unicorn Network, and may not be recorded, and then distributed to the public. Any transcriptions, translations provided live by the power of we are not official. Please wait for the official English recap and translations, for the complete details presented during any webinar. Dear Rainbow Currency members and owners. Of course, first I have to apologize. I know that you all can't wait for things to happen, and like you, I hate delays. I'm very sorry that, once more, I was too fast in announcing things that will happen, and then the reality proved me wrong, because things needed a lot longer than expected. Not as an excuse, but just to give you the feeling that we are not alone. I know that we have some Rainbow Currency owners here from Germany on the webinar, and I am pretty sure that the rest of the world has heard about our new Berlin airport in the making. The first date for the grand opening of that new airport was in November 2011. That is exactly when we started our pre-launch 6 years ago. And last week, guess what? It's still not open. Last week they announced that they won't make it in 2018, and they won't make it in 2019. They've postponed the grand opening of the airport to the end of 2020. So that will be at least 9 years late, and guys, they're just building an airport. There are thousands of airports on this planet. Nobody planned it, that it would happen that way, but, hey, it happens. We don't want to have 9 years of delays, but we are creating things here that have never been created before. Not just having one project, or just one cryptocurrency, no. We are creating a whole global network of services and websites. We're creating a network with maximum privacy, maximum security, and of course, it is our goal to create the best cryptocurrency ever, based on the options we can find on the market. We are on our way. We are on track. Some of you have been surprised about the Twinkle price being more than 6 times higher than yesterday. Well, that is what can happen in the cryptocurrency world. And you know that we have been very unhappy with the exchange rules at Cryptocoinstreet, CCS. Unfortunately, just a handful of people have been able to dictate the price of Twinkles by offering them at 1 US cent per Twinkle, even when the Twinkles have been sold on the same platform 5 times higher. We have talked about that in earlier webinars. So thus, they forced other members to offer Twinkles at the same low rate, just so that they would have a chance to sell some. So now, all this has nothing to do with the fair market value. You need to know that more than 99.2% of our rainbow currency is still in the safe zone, and only less than 10% of all currency owners transfer some of their Twinkles from the safe zone into their public wallets on the Ethereum blockchain. And less than 1% of all rainbow currency owners offered some of their Twinkles at CCS to sell them. So, that means that really just a few people have been able to dictate the price, and, of course, that's wrong. That is why we asked the CCS owners if they would be willing and able to adjust their exchange terms for rainbow currency in a way that we finally can see a more realistic price for our Twinkles, and they agreed. So their developers and our developers worked hard over the last few days to make it happen, and well, I am happy that you can see the results immediately. The result is that our Twinkle is now trading at, it was $0.061 US when I started the webinar, now $0.063 US per Twinkle. And earlier this morning, it was 5 US cents per Twinkle. So, what happened? What are the new rules at CCS? The new rules are very easy to follow. The minimum volume for an order is $50 US. That means there will be no smaller offer for Twinkles than $50 US to be found at CCS. The new maximum volume for an order is $1,000 US. I have explained several times here on the previous webinars that when someone is posting and offering, for example, 10 million Twinkles at 1 US cent, that would be for $100,000 US, and because the CCS system does not allow partial orders, the price would be stuck at 1 US cent, 1 cent, until there is one investor willing to buy Twinkles, at 1 cent, for 100,000 US dollars, and that is blocking the whole process of finding a fair market value. So, with a maximum volume of 1,000 US dollars, we keep the sales floating. It is still the same. Remember my words, the smaller the volume that you offer, the higher the chance that you will sell. Even if it might be some extra work to over and over again sell for 50 US dollars, or 100 US dollars, or maybe 200 US dollars, well, if you are selling faster because you do it like that, it is good. So, for all users the maximum is now 1,000 US dollars volume, when you offer Twinkles for sale. Now the two most important changes: from now on, no one is able, when the trading price is 5 cents, 5 US cents, to offer Twinkles at 1 cent, 1 US cent. Because, like I explained before, this has nothing to do with a fair market value, this is just destroying the price. So, the minimum price is the current price. Plus, whenever one deal is closed, no matter at which price, the price for all other offers in the system, is going up by 1/10 of 1 cent, or 0.001 US dollars. Now you can see, because we started, this morning, at 5 cents, 5 US cents, and now we are at 6.3 cents, that there are people out there buying Twinkles at 5 cents, and more. And as long as it is like that, the price will slowly, step by step, go up. This is how the market works. If there is demand, and people are willing to pay a certain price for a product, that's the market price. Our Rainbow Currency website is always displaying the price of the last deal that has been closed. So, when you check now on the Rainbow Currency website, you can see 6.2 cents, 0.062 US dollars, as the current price. So, this is the price of the last deal that has been closed. On CCS, you will see offers at 6.3 cents because after this 6.2 cents deal has been closed, the price is automatically being adjusted by adding 0.1 cents, 0.001 US dollars.